come on.
But they're trying. Let's give them credit.
A little bit.
Okay, but you know, I did have a couple, or actually 3 nutritionists on a show one time, because normally I don't wear this hat.
No
and you know,
kidding.
more standard medical stuff.
Right.
And we were talking about food, and I said, what percentage of the American diet do you think should be fast food? And they said, well, we don't really think any of it should be. And one said, well, sometimes it might be okay. And I said, why? And they said, it's not really food. It's not whole food. It's been processed. It tastes like food, chews like food, but it's really not providing your child with the optimum nutrition.
No.
Now, I don't think that in my own personal opinion, I don't think none of it is good, because occasionally I go and enjoy, it's true, a cheeseburger from, I'm not going to say what, but they have a great clown. I mean, the clown, you know what I mean? And anyway, so anyhow, it's something you can do every once in a while, but you know, feeding your body is like feeding your mind. You want to put the good things in, good things come out, you know, in terms of your growing as an organism. So you really want to kind of get off that, let's go to, and get that, because it's quick, that's true, but it is not really doing the job, which is feeding the human body. Do you agree with that?
I agree with it. 100%.
All right, let's do a high five on that then. All right.
That is a real high five.
Got it, and that connected. Okay,
David, have you ever seen anyone take pop and put it into a baby's bottle? I have seen that being done before. Yes. It's just, when I see stuff like that, or if I'm in a supermarket, I kind of glance at what people are buying. And you know the old saying, you are what you eat? That is very true, very true. People hang those 6-packs of pop all along the sides of their cart now. Pop is nothing but sugar water, and it's not even like a decent sugar. I mean, not like cane sugar. It's garbage.
Corn syrup,
Corn syrup.
There's another question coming from our viewers. Do you hear them?
Yes, yes, I hear
and
them.
They're saying, they're saying, what other ideas do you have for me to feed my little munchkin? I have difficulty in the Munchkinville.
Well, I'll tell you something. Vegetables are a tough one to get kids to eat. Don't go out and buy vegetable soup and say, well, here's some vegetable soup for you, because that stuff, again, is loaded with sodium. It's just garbage. It's all mush in a can. So what I want you to do is just buy some nice tomato juice. Like
I eat that too, by the way.
Like a V8 tomato juice canned stuff? You don't?
I do.
No.
I do, and I like them, kind of.
No.
Well,
oh,
that's why I'm not a chef, you know?
All right.
Give me, you know, all right.
Okay, take the hat off.
Yeah, no.
No.
No, certainly this
This is it.
No, that's it.
No, that stays.
That's it.
Now, and make some nice homemade vegetable soup. It's not hard to do. You're going to saute all your vegetables up.
How do you make a vegetable soup? Because I've never done it.
You're going to saute all your vegetables up first, because you want to caramelize and get some nice.
Caramelize?
Yeah, caramelize.
What's
get
that
some.
mean?
They turn brown, like when you put stuff on a grill.
You're not putting caramel in?
No,
See,
caramel.
I'd be putting caramel
No.
This caramelization is not
It's
working.
not working. No, it draws all the flavor to the outside and then intensifies it. It becomes caramelized. So that gives your soup a great flavor. Throw some V8 juice in there.
I drink V8 juice.
That's awesome for you. I'll tell you. If you can get to the low sodium V8 juice, even better, because it also has a lot of sodium.
I don't do that.
I'm sorry for raining on your parade. But anyway, make a homemade soup. And if the kids are real fussy about the homemade soup, take a hand blender or a blender that you use on the countertop, and blend the soup and make it a creamy soup. You can even pour a little buttermilk into it, believe it or not, and make it a real nice creamy soup, and give that to them and just say, here's a creamy soup. Here's a creamed, make a name up for it. Here's creamed garden soup or something. Don't use the word vegetable. I think that would scare them off. So there you go. You can get kids to do it. The blender drinks we talked about, throw fruit into a blender with a little bit of juice, press the button, bingo. They've got a lot of really great energy. Wonderful taste.
Aren't you going to tell the folks about your feeding the priests? I think that's a fun story, and I think they do too.
Well, what can I tell you? I feed priests every day, and they're a wonderful group of people.
They're praying for you, aren't they?
I've told them to.
I thought so. There is always another angle.
They have the direct connection. They have that direct connection. I need it. I really need it. No, they're great people, and you know something? Very, very smart. Folks, and they are really
I'll
working.
bet they eat right.
They do eat right. You are absolutely right. Yeah. Once in a while, I find some junk hidden away under the cupboards.
Do you?
You know. I got a house clean and get rid of
Well, what about
it.
desserts? Like, we have your meal, you get them through a pretty decent meal, and it's time for dessert, and everybody wants something for dessert. What would be a good thing for dessert?
A great thing for dessert is look in your frozen. In the frozen aisle, and you'll find bars that are made by can't think of the name of the company now. I'll think of it in a second. It's No Pudge. No Pudge fudge sickles, and they're delicious, and they're really good for you. There's all kinds of puddings on the market, grab-and-go puddings on the market. I mean, stuff that you don't have to make. Cozy Shack has a line of puddings, all made with skim milk. Again, stick to the portion size, only a half a cup, which is tough to do, but...
Another viewer question just coming in now.
Yes.
Okay, this question. Should I get organic foods for my child? Thank you. That's a good one.
That's a very good one.
That was from Molly.
I'll tell you, organically speaking, you want to look for things like strawberries and berries that are organically grown, because these are so tender and the skin is so thin on them that they really do use, they have to use some pesticides to keep the bugs away, normally speaking. So if you do get the organically grown ones, you're much better off looking for the berries. I think if you go all organic, it's pretty tough. It's very expensive. But let me just say this.
But there's another question coming
rinse
in.
your vegetables off really well. You don't have to buy an expensive rinse. Just put a little white vinegar in water. I'd say about a half a cup of white vinegar into a tub of water, and wash your vegetables off real good.
I was wondering, about washing vegetables. I mean,
Yes.
I looked at my washer, and it's going to beat them up and tear them up.
And I'm telling you, wash everything. A melon, when you take a knife and slice into that melon, if you didn't wash the outside
We'll
of it...
be right with you on that question. Did you hear the question? This is the second time they asked. Now
What
they
is
want to
it?
know what to drink, what to feed kids to drink.
What to drink?
Thank you. That was from Bill. Appreciate it, Bill. Go
Bill,
ahead.
that's a very good one.
Yeah.
You got to
say
wean
hi
them.
to Bill?
Hi, Bill.
Hi, Bill.
Hi, Bill.
Hi, Bill. Okay.
I would get away from and try to wean them off of soda pop. And even,
Why?
I'll tell you why. Because it's, again, loaded with maybe 8 tablespoons of sugar per glass. So you're really giving them loads of sugar. Unless they're burning that sugar off and running a mile after they've drank it, that sugar goes into your body and converts into fat, as we all know.
Well, let's recap everything that we've learned today for all of our viewers.
Okay.
And what kind of ideas did you present again on what are the tricks to feeding kids in a way that they're going to enjoy and stick with that's more natural and wholesome?
Identifiable. It's got to be identifiable foods that these kids know, unfortunately, and have learned and programmed into their little brains.
And identifiable means that they have seen this before and that they are believing that they have seen it before, and their familiarization is a familiarization quotient.
Yes, jawohl.
Okay.
So tacos are good, little mini pizzas are good that we talked about.
But you trick them and you put good stuff in.
You
Yo,
make the
baby, yo, baby.
You make the taco filling out of textured vegetable protein, easy to do. Go online, look up textured vegetable protein, you'll get tons of stuff on it. Make some great dips for strawberries.
Turn the steering wheel
slowly.
Turn the steering wheel away from the fast food places and towards
all
whole
this
food
good stuff.
nirvana.
All this
Let's say
good
it together.
stuff. Whole food nirvana. Yes.
That's right. Okay.
Yeah, I think that works for me. And waters, you can get some flavored waters. Diet Pops, you're still drinking tons of chemicals and you're sending the brain the wrong message as you drink it. And they're pretty close to sugary pops now. They really taste like a real pop. You know what happens? Your brain says, oh, thank you, something sweet.
Will you come on the show again, will you?
Yeah, I'll be here. Have me.
Goody.
Just ask me. I'll be here.
Okay, let's say goody together.
Goody! I can't believe I'm doing this.
One more time.
Okay.
Goody!
We've lost half the kids in the audience, I think.
Chef Jim, on behalf of Medical Matters, I would like to present you with this magical medal as one of our favorite guests of all time. Millions of people are applauding for you
me.
on behalf of the Queen of Sheba.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you for joining Medical Matters. We'll see you again soon. And don't forget, Whole Foods from Dr. Chef Jim. For more Medical Matters television shows, go online to medicalmatters.tv.